Hey everyone! Today I am going to show you guys how to make a cute unicorn horn keychain. So let's get started. You'll need a tassel end cap, polymer clay. I'm using some opal Sculpey. It's basically translucent clay but with iridescent flakes in it, glitter, Sculpey glaze, and E6000. Take a chunk of clay and knead it a little bit to get it to become more workable. If you want, add some glitter and then knead that in. Split the clay into 2 equal parts, roll them into balls, and then roll each ball out, putting more pressure on one side so that it rolls out into a cone shape like so. Place the pieces next to each other and then twist them around to form the unicorn horn. Then lightly roll the whole thing to get the clay to stick together, but not enough to make the defined twist go away. Cut off any excess that you don't want, and then stick it into the end cap. If it doesn't fit, roll the end out a little bit to thin it out until it fits. If you want the horn to be a little bit longer, you can stick a little bit of clay into the end cap and then stick the horn in. If your end cap has screws, screw those in now. My end cap was metal, so I decided to just bake the clay while it was still in the cap, but if yours isn't, or you're unsure, or you just don't want to stick the end cap in with the clay, you can remove the screws and then gently pull the horn out, and then bake. Bake your clay according to the directions for whatever kind of clay you're using. When it's done baking and cooled off, paint a layer of glaze over it. For me, I took the horn out of the end cap and then dipped that into the glaze. I only wanted to glaze the part that would be exposed, so I could just hold on to the end that would go back into the end cap while I dipped it. Then let that dry. Use some E6000 to glue the horn back into the end cap. I thought that the screws actually held the horn in place enough, so I skipped out on the glue and just used the screws. Make sure to line up the holes when you're putting the horn back in, screw the screws back in place, and then you're done. Now it's ready to be attached to your keys. I ended up adding a few little dangly bits onto the end cap as well. I thought it was a cute little addition. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, and Twitch, and I'll leave the information to all of those down below. Thank you to my patrons for helping me produce this week's video. If you would like to become a patron or just learn about what Patreon is, I'll leave a link to mine right up here and you can go check it out. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next week.